Congratulations on purchasing a gentle leader for your dog. Now you have a unique, kind and effective way of walking, managing and training him. The gentle leader is a head collar for dogs and not a muzzle. Your dog will be able to pant, eat, drink, play and bark while wearing his gentle leader. The scientific, pain-free, non-choking gentle leader is the #1 head collar for walking and training dogs and is recommended by most of the world's top professional dog trainers, animal behaviourists, veterinary surgeons, animal welfare and humane societies, and human canine assistance programs. The gentle leader's patented design has a unique effect on how your dog thinks and behaves and is scientifically designed to work with his natural instincts. The gentle leader can produce stunning improvements in your dog's behaviour in minutes, not weeks or months, and can banish pulling on the lead forever. Unlike ordinary head collars, the patented gentle leader is fully adjustable to fit the contours of each individual dog's face, so it's well worth taking a few moments to fit it correctly and comfortably for your dog. Before we fit the gentle leader, let's take a look at its component parts.
Made of strong, soft nylon for maximum comfort, the patented gentle leader consists of 2 bands of nylon webbing, a nose loop which ends in a metal lead attachment ring, and a neck strap which fastens with a snap-fit plastic buckle. The nose loop and neck strap are joined together by a unique double D-ring. And the nose loop is adjusted for a comfortable snug fit by means of this plastic sliding clasp. We begin by finding a calm area in which to fit the gentle leader to your dog. You will also need a pack of treats to encourage him to accept wearing it. Your dog is probably used to wearing an ordinary neck collar, so he should accept wearing this easily. The only difference is that it is fitted higher up on his neck, just behind the ears and skull, and a little tighter than a neck collar. Encircle your dog's neck high up, just behind the ears, and gently ease any bunched up fur and skin back under the neck strap. Underneath, the neck strap should be positioned comfortably in the niche just above the Adam's apple. This positioning is important, as the neck strap should not interfere with your dog's airway at any time. See for yourself how this position doesn't hurt and doesn't restrict breathing. Now adjust the length of the neck strap by pulling the loose end through the male of the buckle and mark it about 4 to 5 inches away from the buckle with a felt pen. You may have quite a length of spare nylon, but will make final adjustments later. Unlike a normal collar, the neck strap should always be snugly fitted, like a shoe on your foot, so that it is barely possible to insert a finger between the strap and the dog's neck. Now we fit the nose loop. First, unclip the neck strap and take the gentle leader off your dog. Now attach the clip of his lead to the lead attachment ring. The sliding clasp has a locking tab, which should be opened to allow it to be moved along the webbing. Move the sliding clasp down to the lead attachment ring. Pull the nose loop up through the double D-ring and slip it over your dog's nose, as with one end of the neck strap in each hand, you fit the neck strap around his neck as before. Now adjust the sliding clasp of the nose loop upwards, so that the nose loop is positioned in front of your dog's eyes and behind the corners of his mouth. Slide the clasp fully up under his chin and position it in the niche above his Adam's apple. Pinch the 2 sides of the nylon webbing together above the clasp and directly under his chin, so that you can pull the nose loop forwards with your other hand to just behind the fleshy part of his nose. Your dog should not be able to pull the nose loop any further forward than this, so that the gentle leader stays on if he does try to pull it off when he first wears it. Close the tab tightly to fix the position of the clasp. You have now fitted the gentle leader to your dog. Praise and treat him enthusiastically to reward him for wearing his gentle leader. The gentle leader works best and is most comfortable for your dog when it is snugly fitted. The snugger the neck strap, the looser the nose loop can be, and it will then sit further back behind the corners of his mouth and so not interfere with his lips or get caught between his teeth. He should be able to drink, pant, eat, play and chew, and bark while wearing his gentle leader. The neck strap and nose loop should now form a V shape on your dog's head, not an L, which would indicate that either or both may be too loose and require readjustment. Check also that your dog can happily open his mouth. Correctly fitted, the neck strap should stay in position high on your dog's neck and not allow the nose loop to rotate or ride up into his eyes, which would be most uncomfortable when tension is applied on the lead. Now you can adjust the length of the neck strap to suit your dog. Take the gentle leader off and trim the loose end of the neck strap at the felt pen mark that you made earlier to leave 4 to 5 inches spare. Seal the cut end with a flame to prevent fraying. The nylon may give very slightly during the first few wearings, or if it gets damp. So, after a few walks, you should check and adjust the neck strap permanently in the same way. Some dogs, especially puppies, may accept the gentle leader immediately without any fuss, while others may paw at it, try to rub or shake it off, or try to back out of it. It is quite normal for a dog to resist at first, as it may feel strange to be wearing anything on his face, but in the same way as young horses soon accept wearing a head collar, most dogs soon settle down as well, so do be patient. It is often the case that the more a dog protests in the first few moments, the better he ultimately accepts the gentle leader. Once it is fitted comfortably for him, take your dog for a short, interesting walk to distract him and help him feel the benefits of walking calmly on the lead while wearing his gentle leader. If he hangs back and doesn't seem to know what to do, try to lure him forward with tasty baker's treats and a lot of upbeat encouragement. When he decides to come forwards, he will feel the release of the tension on the lead and immediately feel more relaxed. Encourage him to walk and follow you on a loose lead with lots of happy talk. If he walks but struggles, try a sudden change of direction to keep him by your side, or turn his head towards you and then release the tension as he relaxes. He should never be dragged or yanked in an effort to make him accept the gentle leader. Ignore excitable behaviour and never maintain tension on the lead for more than 10 to 15 seconds, as this will only encourage him to resist and pull harder. Instead, try alternating tension and release to help him learn to relax. If he really objects and tries to maintain tension on the lead, turn his head towards you and then lift his head using a cupped hand under his chin to ease him gently into a sit position by your side. As soon as he is calm, release the tension and reward him with treats and quiet words of reassurance. Then move off smartly, jollying him along all the way. With patient persistence and plenty of encouragement, he'll quickly get used to wearing his gentle leader and associate it with the delights of going for a walk. He will soon realise how much more comfortable it is to wear a gentle leader on walks than pulling along on a normal collar or choke chain. As a special treat, you may like to give him a quick facial massage after removing his gentle leader, especially after the first few wearings.
Now that the gentle leader has been fitted correctly and is being happily worn by your dog, you can go on to benefit from its unique threefold impact on his behaviour and the improvement in your ability to manage and train him on the lead. Let's look now at how the gentle leader works to put you in kind control and give him the benefit of your calm direction. The commonest problem experienced by owners with their dogs is pulling on the lead. Dogs simply pull harder against the pressure of a neck collar or choke chain, and they don't stop pulling even when they are hurting and choking themselves and making your arms sore. The gentle leader can stop pulling on the lead and make walking your dog a calm and comfortable experience in a matter of minutes, simply by giving you control of the head, in the same way as we guide every other animal in the world, from horses to bulls. Gentle leader gives you power steering and never chokes, and communicates your intentions instantaneously about where you are heading via very subtle movements of your hand directly to your dog's head. Aside from making walking on the lead so much calmer and easier, the gentle leader also puts you in control if your dog wants to dally too long at lampposts when you are in a hurry. Now you can simply steer him away and guide him along gently. The gentle leader communicates a powerful psychological message to your dog that you are his gentle leader. In behavioural studies of the dog's ancestor, the wolf, we can see that when the leader wants to communicate the reassurance of his status to a pack member, he will sometimes place his open mouth over the other's muzzle and hold it gently. Sometimes a subordinate wolf even offers his muzzle to be encircled in this way, and so gain the relaxed feeling of reassurance that comes from being accepted by a gentle but responsible leader. When a dog pulls on the lead while wearing his gentle leader, pressure is applied across that same socially sensitive area, giving your dog a clear but kind canine message to relax and accept your direction. There may even be acupressure points on a dog's muzzle that are also stimulated at the same time, again sending a natural signal to relax. Puppies have a natural relaxation reflex if their mother picks them up by the scruff of their neck to transport them. She may be moving them away from danger and need to do so as quickly and quietly as possible. This reaction partially persists into adulthood for many dogs. When a dog wears his gentle leader and tries to pull on the lead, some of the resulting tension is transferred immediately through the double D ring via the snug-fitting neck strap to the back of his neck, and so gives him that automatic signal to relax and stop pulling. This means that two natural relaxation responses on your dog's head are being triggered simultaneously by the gentle leader as your dog tries to pull forwards on the lead, and so you may be astonished at just how quickly he chooses for himself to stop pulling and walk calmly by your side. But for dogs who need a little time to learn, the gentle leader's power steering gives you the ability to turn his head and apply tension and release if he does try to pull, and this will soon put you in kind control. The gentle leader also gives confidence to puppies on their first walks and helps shy or nervous dogs to relax. The patented gentle leader's threefold effect can have an amazing influence in calming excitable or pulling dogs of all sizes, so now everyone can enjoy walking the dog. You can now go on to train your dog far more quickly and far easier in other areas of basic obedience because you can now communicate with him much better. Let's go and have a look and see how our owners and trainers are working with Gentle Leader. In classes, the trainer can now easily keep your dog's attention and lure and reward him for a good sit with a treat. If he needs help in the beginning, lift his head using the Gentle Leader and a cupped hand as you say sit. Praise him as soon as his bottom touches the ground. Gentle Leader makes one-to-one training possible for every owner. To teach down, start with him sitting and lure him gently downwards with a treat, saying down. If he stands up too quickly, use the Gentle Leader to restrain him and lure him down into the correct position. Begin in the down to teach a stay and come, but attach a long or extendable lead to the Gentle Leader first for good control at distance. Begin teaching stay close up to your dog, but gradually extend the distance between you and the time you want him to stay. Say stay and give a clear hand signal, then say come and reward him as soon as he gets to you. You'll soon have trained him well enough to respond to your commands when there are more distractions, and you can perfect his responses in classes. On walks, Gentle Leader helps restrain an excitable dog and allows you to help him to learn to socialize calmly in stages. Gentle Leader is also a vital aid in the treatment of serious behavior problems, and especially so in many cases of aggression.